I'll tell you. A year ago, I was a member of the Nanki-Poo town band. It was my duty to take the cap round for contributions. While discharging this delicate office, I saw Yum Yum. We loved each other at once, but she was betrothed to her guardian Coco, a cheap tailor, and I saw that my suit was hopeless. Overwhelmed with despair, I quitted the town. Judge of my delight when I learned a month ago that Coco had been condemned to death for flirting. I hurried back at once, in the hope of finding Yum Yum at liberty to listen to my protestations.
It is true, Coco was condemned to death for flirting, but he was reprieved at the last moment and raised to the exalted rank of Lord High Executioner under the following remarkable circumstances. Our great Mikado, virtuous man, when he to rule our land began, resolved to try a plan whereby young men might best be steady. So he decreed in words succinct that all who flirted, leered or winked, unless connubially linked, should forthwith be beheaded, 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 should forthwith be beheaded. And I expect you all agree that he was right to so decree. And I am right, and you are right, and all is right as right can be. And you are right, and we are right, and all is right as right can be. And all is right as right can be. Right as right can be. The stern decree you'll understand was great dismay throughout the land, for young and old and shy and bold were equally affected. The youth through winter roving on, or regal or connubial. Was thereupon condemned to die. He usually objected, objected, objected. He usually objected. And you'll allow, as I expect, that he was right to so object. And I am right, and you are right, and everything is quite correct. And you are right, and we are right, and everything is quite correct. And everything is quite correct. All is quite correct. And so we straight went out and bail a convict from the county jail, whose head was nicked on some pretext condemned to be blown off, and made him headsman, for we said, whose neck to be decapitated cannot cut off another's head until he's cut his own off, his own off, his own off, until he's cut his own off. And we are right, I think you'll say, to argue in this kind of way. And I am right, and you are right, and all is right throughout our lane. And you are right, and we are right, and all is right throughout our lane. And I am right, and we are right, and all is
Lord High Executioner of Nanki-Poo? Why, that's the highest rank a citizen can attain.
It is. Our logical Mikado, seeing no moral difference between the dignified judge who condemns a criminal to die and the industrious mechanic who carries out the sentence, has rolled the two offices into one, and every judge is now his own executioner.
But how good of you, for I see that you are a nobleman of the highest rank, to condescend to tell all this to me, a mere strolling minstrel.
Don't mention it. I am, in point of fact, a particularly haughty and exclusive person of pre-Adamite ancestral descent. You will understand this when I tell you that I can trace my ancestry back to to a protoplasmal primordial atomic globule. Consequently, my family pride is something inconceivable. I can't help it. I was born sneering. But I struggle hard to overcome this defect. I mortify my pride continually. When all the great officers of state resigned in a body because they were too proud to serve under an ex-tailor, did I not unhesitatingly accept all their posts at once?
And the salaries attached to them. He did.
It is consequently my degrading duty to serve this upstart as First Lord of the Treasury, Lord Chief Justice, Commander-in-Chief, Lord High Admiral, Master of the Buckhounds, Groom of the Backstairs, Archbishop of Nanki-Poo, and Lord Mayor, both acting and elect, all rolled into one, and at a salary. A Pooh-Bah paid for his services. I, a salaried minion, but I do it. It revolts me, but I do it.
And it does you credit.
But I don't stop at that. I go and dine with middle-class people on reasonable terms. I dance at cheap suburban parties for a moderate fee. I accept refreshment at any hand, however lowly. I also retail state secrets at a very low figure. For instance, any further information about Yum Yum would come under the heading of a state secret. Another insult. And I think a light one. Young man, despair, likewise go to Yum Yum the fair. You must not do, it will not do. I'm sorry for you, you very perfect ablutioner. This very day from school, Yum Yum will wake away and homeward come with meat or rum and a rum-tum-tum to wed the Lord High Executioner. And the brass will crash and the trumpets ring and they'll toddle the dash on their wedding day. He'll toddle away and all over with the Lord High Executioner.
And the brass will crash and the trumpet ring and they'll cast a dash on their wedding day. She'll toddle away and all over with the Lord High Executioner.
It's a hopeless case, as you may see, and in your place away I flee. But don't blame me, I'm sorry to be of your pleasure a diminutioner. They'll bow their pact extremely soon. In point of fact, this afternoon, a honeymoon with that balloon at 7 o'clock.